So then that little robot thing, he came out and he just grabbed my arm.
Boy, my favorite.
We're recording. I'm just talking about a little robot that came out and took my arm.
Give them no context. It's fine. They don't need to know. How about intros?
Oh yeah, introductions. Let's introduce ourselves.
Hi, this is the Not For Boomers podcast. You might not know what you're listening to.
This is the first episode, and so no, you won't know what we're talking about. But that's fine.
Let's
Little
introduce
robot
ourselves.
Boy does.
Right now we have.
I'm your friendly neighborhood grease man, Morgan.
I'm Sonic Boy Cooper.
I'm the random guy that randomly appears at random times in random places.
Thank
Best
you.
Pokemon
Alex.
I'm Jem. I'm theatre kid.
He is.
End of
theatre
story.
kid.
I'm the one and only theatre kid.
And I am the walking, talking hot mess, Caitlin.
And-
Also the only female of this group.
The Beth May of the group. Nice.
Yeah.
You don't know who
Today,
Alpha.
and to start us off, we're going to be talking about YouTube Kids.
Are we going to talk about
yeah.
YouTube Kids? All right,
Yeah.
let's do YouTube Kids.
But wait, before we start, can we please mention our sponsors for today?
We're sponsored
Hurricane
by
Tortilla.
Hurricane Tortilla and the Catch and Release Lizard program.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Let's go.
Yeah.
So YouTube Kids.
Bad.
Holy moly.
Oh jeez.
Kids don't use it.
I don't know
Kids
why.
don't use
I
it.
don't know why it's even an app. Like it shouldn't. You can't go online and search YouTube Kids. It's an app for the phone. That's it.
Annoying.
Yeah.
And that's assuming kids even get phones, which they do now for some reason.
I don't think.
My
I think
10-year-old
it's because
sister has a
kids
phone.
can't really use.
My 6-year-old sister has a phone.
I didn't have a phone until I was 12.
I don't have a
Man,
phone.
I didn't have a phone till I was 12.
I got my
It was a
phone.
flip phone.
I got my
still
phone
don't
last
have-
I
year.
had no
I
iPod.
got my
and
mum's old Samsung.
I got my first phone last
still-
year, and
I
that's
don't-
kind of sad.
I still don't have a phone.
I actually kind of lost my phone, and I'm using this phone. Here's our sponsor, Vivo.
No, they're not sponsoring us. Gem wishes.
Yeah, we wish.
This baby. Mwah, I just kissed my phone. I love it.
He's
Also,
in love with her.
if you want to look at some more crazy stuff
not
and
nice,
your more crazy memes about our episodes, go to our Instagram page, not_4boomer. No, I got that wrong. _4_boomers_podcast.
That
And
was.
That's right.
follow our
Guys,
Twitter,
jinx.
which is the same.
Yep.
It's
Except
the
there's
same
not.
everywhere.
All of
Yeah.
it will be in our description below. This is
Yeah.
really just.
Yeah.
Unless you're listening on anything that's not YouTube,
And
in
also-
which case.
Sucks to
Oh,
be
well,
you,
this
I
just
guess.
sucks.
And pledge to our Patreon.
It sucks to be you.
Oh, and
have
yeah,
one.
if you can Patreon us, that'll be great.
Yeah.
We don't have one
promise
yet.
we
It'll-
won't pay
We
you
will.
back.
It'll give us more freedom to do
Literally,
stuff.
we're just gonna use the money to get new mics. That's it.
Yeah, so better
More
quality,
mics,
meaning
more tables, better quality, and
better stuff for you guys.
and
to
better
listen
stuff for so it doesn't sound really bad.
I mean, I hope it doesn't sound that bad.
I mean, this is the first podcast ever to be created in the world in existing time.
1970s.
Obviously,
Yeah.
this is the first podcast ever
Wait, no,
made.
no, no, no.
Yeah.
Anyway, we.
Can someone
are
search
going-
up what podcast means? Like
Okay.
when was
How
the
would they know?
podcast-
This is the first
This
podcast.
is the third
we came up with
podcast.
it.
We
right
came
from the
up
dome.
with it. We call it podcast because
We're
we have
sitting in a pod. Yeah, we're sitting in a pod.
we're in a pod right now. We're actually not existence. We're
space.
floating in space. We're in a pod.
I don't know where I am.
We're casting our voice towards Earth.
Yes, and
Even
we're just,
if we are-
it's just a signal to YouTube.
We are,
Yeah,
we are strongly. YouTube was
I just-
obviously a thing in 19.
Everyone,
something.
I searched up the Urban Dictionary
Urban
for
Dictionary,
podcast.
thank you.
The definition of podcast: an online audio blog, term invented by Adam Curry, a broadcast file which is commonly downloaded on an iPod or other MP3 hardware for mobile listening. Can also be played directly from your computer.
Did we just do that?
Is this something legit coming
Yeah.
from the Urban Dictionary, which is?
It's from the Urban
Yeah.
Dictionary. I'm reading it right now.
Yeah,
Top definition.
podcast.
Why are we doing this right now?
And I like
Because you asked to search it up.
If you
Alex.
guys want to know something funny, Cooper just used the bot
Discord.
in our Discord server.
Yeah,
to
so
get
go
that.
join our Discord server.
Don't.
The link will be in the description of this.
No, it
this
won't.
video.
It's a Patreon exclusive.
Yeah.
Will it though?
So go to.
Or
Patreon.
we might open it later, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Well, we might open
Until
it
we
until
get
we have
bigger.
a Discord. So,
Oh,
yeah, come talk to us. We're
I'm
Okay.
We're on there
I mean-
sometimes.
I
We're
mean,
decent people offline.
sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes we're on there, sometimes we're not. If we are on there, you might get a chance to say hi or and stuff.
Or you could just come up to us because honestly, We're not. We are
Most of
just
you
people.
We aren't
I mean,
famous.
I'm not
Most
a
of you
person.
probably
I'm
know
actually
us.
a robot.
Can we talk
but-
about another thing that's
Yeah.
really big all over like Twitter?
No.
What?
No.
Sorry.
Stan accounts.
Oh no.
What is that?
So recently, I don't know if many people probably don't know this, but there's a couple YouTubers that just got in a big mess because there's a Twitter account that said some very shady things.
Oh no.
And it was big. Like literally everyone in that YouTube circle went on a massive lockdown freak out, and there was like Twitch streams about it and being like, hey, let's not.
Wait.
That's.
Probably
Oh
just
my
because.
god.
No.
Anyway,
Kinda weird.
Yeah.
Back to the podcast.
back to the podcast. We were talking about serious subjects, and then that happened.
And then
That's
that happened.
cool.
So,
Oh well.
Can we not be on
YouTube,
our
but
phones?
YouTube Kids.
Can we not
Oh
be on our
yeah,
phones?
maybe don't talk about that just in case.
Stan accounts, they're important. They're like really, really scary because people just don't understand that people behind YouTube accounts are just people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
it's
agree with
realistic,
that.
then we should
And
be
then
talking about it.
Some people,
Unless they're robots.
some people.
Okay, let's move on.
Yeah, let's
so
move on
YouTube
to the
Kids.
next segment, probably.
Clickbait. Let's talk about
Oh yeah,
that.
clickbait.
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 Which is basically just a pile of nothing.
It is.
Yes, I know what you're going to say.
Don't say it.
Don't say it.
Anyway, clickbait is.
I'm confused on what I was
It's
doing.
really. It's
I don't know
really-
what I was gonna say. So how do you know what I was gonna say?
It's really, really touchy for a lot of people because clickbait can really, really mess up like someone's channel completely.
I agree.
Yeah.
Like, let's just say these people who don't use clickbait, they could have this awesome video and no one's gonna see it because they don't
No
want
one's gonna believe it.
Yeah, no one's gonna believe it.
I can't stand watching YouTubers who use like.
Then you'll have Jake
clickbait.
Paul over here like,
Can we
we're
not talk about him?
pregnant, and he's not. So
Well,
You look at Morg.
you'll watch a 23-minute video, you'll skip to the end to go
speech,
see it, and then it's 3 minutes of him just explaining how no, they're not. It's
I don't know.
And also,
I
half
don't
the
know.
time,
freaking dumb.
also most of the time, or half the time, they're just promoting themselves with
Oh,
their merch.
but it's like not like
Yeah,
a
go buy
shameless
our
plug.
merch.
It is
Yeah.
so shameful.
Let's talk
Yeah,
about
yeah,
the
go
biggest
buy a
So
merch.
clickbait.
Link in
forced into the
We have
video.
no merch.
It's so unnatural.
Yeah.
Yes. So-
Let's talk about Morgs.
No.
Oh,
Is it Mr.
can we talk
Beast?
about Morg's mum?
Mike.
God,
Clone?
she
Can
can't
we talk about
stop.
Bold Martin?
Who?
What is-
So,
yeah, I know.
In case you don't know, there's
we-
actually the Morgs family.
Oh, no.
I know. So I don't know. I'm just going
Danny
off.
Gonzalez made a good video about this.
But
so
basically, you have Morgs,
Yeah.
his mum.
then you
Mike
have
Clone.
Morgs' mum, and then his stepdad, and then his stepbrother. I think that's
Oh,
how
and
the
his
tree
girlfriend,
goes.
and his
And his
girlfriend,
girlfriend.
and his
But
girlfriend.
I swear that changes like every 2 episodes. I can't even keep on track.
It's probably his.
I reckon he's made at least 50 breakup videos with the same person.
Yeah.
That's very fair.
Probably.
It's
And they're all
enough. It's
just
complicated.
It's a complicated relationship.
You wouldn't
Oh.
understand it.
Yeah,
They
okay.
they're just so deeply in love that they can't stay together. It's
Okay, let's go to the good side of clickbait.
oh yes.
Hard to find, but
that's
it's
like
there.
David Dobrik, who does have parts of videos. That's exactly what his title says, but not very long.
Yeah. No,
So there's like parts of the videos, some minor parts which
Yeah.
is just what the clickbait's actually saying, and then a bigger part of the video that's not on clickbait because it will bring in too many people.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
And then-
reckon.
If
I
it makes sense,
reckon.
I'm not
No,
sure.
no, it does. I heard something different. I don't know.
I reckon an even bigger like good clickbait would probably be like clickbait, and you think, oh, this can't be real, and you
Oh.
open the video and it's real, and you're like,
Can we talk about the T accounts on YouTube? The ones that give air quotes insight on the situation. Like let's just say that.
oh, I thought you meant like
Yeah.
tea, as in the beverage. The
No,
whole
no, 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 no,
beverage
no, no, no.
drink with a milk.
There's a one that
Okay,
I watched
that's
called
good.
Spill. I watched that to
I
keep up
watched
with all
same,
the trends.
yeah.
Yep. A good account like
I'm
that's
proud of it.
that is how you give insight on a situation without getting into the
Let's talk
situation.
about drama alert. I'm
Oh
Keemstar.
yeah, see, yeah.
And then
no,
Let's get
Keemstar
right
can-
into the news.
Yeah, no, I
No.
reckon
No.
drama alert is just such a humongous banter because Keemstar's done some messed up things in the past. He's got a past, and then he just was like, you know what? Let's talk about other people's problems.
Yeah,
on
he's
YouTube.
tried to
Let's
shy
just-
away his.
Yeah, let's get rid of my problems.
Yeah.
Let's
But, like,
talk about other guys.
Keemstar
problems.
has such a personality that you just can't help
Yeah.
but
He is
like,
a character.
laugh at.
He's a character.
Yeah, and then you've got the
It's not a good one.
Have you guys seen this YouTube account where it's someone who's posing as someone like a psychiatrist or
Yes, I have seen
psychologist who's falsely diagnosing people, and people actually listen to him?
Yes.
He's made an entire video saying that has no qualification in this.
That's really, really bad. Like that's
Yeah.
bad.
It's kind of like okay, it's nothing like this, but it just reminds me of the people who are doing stuff like for trends. They're like doing things that could seriously harm other people to gain like clout and stuff like that. Like they're telling you stuff that people really need to hear, but they're just saying, they're making it up. There's nothing, there's no information that's going to give you a profit from from what they're telling you.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
You're not going to gain
And
anything
then there's
from
the
it.
good clickbait titles. They look fake, and then when people go up to them, it's just charity live streams,
Yeah.
like helping.
Oh,
Yeah.
A good
Like
example.
like Jacksepticeye live stream that Markiplier did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he just
He
recorded.
has a SoundCloud.
was
I
it?
look at that. It's awesome.
Yeah. A good type of thing is like Mr. Beast. He like has all
Yeah.
these videos like
Yeah.
giving
Giving
ordering
a
pizza
homeless
and,
person a house.
ordering pizza and tipping the entire house.
Yeah.
I know,
It's
that's
just like,
just so
and then
ridiculous.
he's doing a challenge now. It's just giving $1 million to a
The next
person.
person.
To the
The video's coming on Friday, right?
Yeah, it's the person who takes off the money last.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
the
can't
$1 million.
I can't stand Mr. Beast. This is a hot topic. I cannot stand
Oh, wait, no, unpopular
He does good things all the
opinions.
time.
unpopular
Why
opinions.
don't we play that game? The
He
unpopular
does
opinion
good
game.
things, but I can't have this like little ringing feeling that he's only doing it for clout.
He doesn't do anything for anything else.
It's not like he's making any.
It's
not,
kind of just wasting money.
He's just using his merch to get the money, but that's
If you-
really.
I'm-
he
I'm
just splats
Yeah.
out his money, and it's just kind of a little.
it's good though. He uses
I
it for
watched
people's
a-
entertainment.
I looked at a tweet he did. It was like, from a bit ago. It was him just saying that he doesn't do it for money or anything. He doesn't even do it. He does it to like.
He's probably
help
losing
people.
money from
He d-
how much
yeah,
he's giving away.
He does it
Yeah.
to help people who really need it because
That's
that
something
guy
you've gotta
from
appreciate.
Domino's, he was living in a rented apartment and just with like family and stuff, and he was.
As
There's
much
nothing
as
wrong
he
with
does
staying
those
with family.
really nice videos, he does some ridiculous ones with just his friends where you think
That's
that's
okay.
kind of dumb because you're just giving it away to people you know have money.
Yeah.
Well,
Like the ones where he's like,
True.
oh,
Oh, like the
leave
vlogs
this
ones.
leave this circle, and there's like 3 of his friends. It's kind of I can't stand watching them because you think, well, these guys already have money. They're working with the guy who's giving them more money.
well, he probably
It's
doesn't
really
pay
kinda
them
useless.
like a
A
bunch.
lot.
I'm just saying, but they probably make less money than Mr. Beast. So
makes my-
It's
let's
just
bring
I
Mr.
don't really like him.
It's
That's my
true.
own opinion.
It's like-
Can we go to the next segment?
can we
Yeah.
please talk
Possibly.
about Purble Place?
Palace
Oh
or
my
Palace?
God.
It's place.
Place.
Oh, it is place.
I actually thought it was Palace, but
Dyslexic
Microsoft
gang.
kids.
Can I
hit us
tell you
up.
something? I don't know what this is.
Okay.
Okay,
so
I'll show you a photo.
Hey, Jem,
You'll-
one at a
you'll-
Explain.
time. One at a time, please.
Hey,
Jem,
Purble Place.
Oh no.
So, for you, those of you who don't know and you're kind of just a little bit crazy, you might unlock a memory.
He doesn't remember.
It was on a very old Microsoft, well, not very old, it was on an old Microsoft, one of those inbuilt games, like you had online chess, you
Yeah.
had solitaire, and then you had Purble Place, which was just kind of like, it was kind of just fun. It was kind of just fun.
It
And
was a game for kids where you could create little cakes and little people, and there was like a school thing.
the cakes, the
So like
cakes,
The
everything
cake.
was
Dude,
so
wait,
fun.
he could do the sound
So
effects. for the
basically,
cake game.
you make these cakes, and they used
please
to
do
slide
not
on like
don't do the sound effects, please. I'm
it
begging.
slides across
Yeah.
slowly on a conveyor belt, and you splurge down the thing that
The
goes.
icing, the
I told you not to do the sound
So
effects.
basically, it was
That's
Club
the-
Penguin.
That's the
before
exact
Club
noise.
Penguin.
I
No, it
remember
wasn't.
so
It was
vividly.
nowhere near Club Penguin. It just had random
No.
little sound effects
It
and
did
random
feel.
things.
It looks a little bit like Club Penguin, if it makes sense, because it had like those bright colors and those really thick outlines.
It felt 90s.
Yeah,
it
there's
felt
a-
really 90s.
Yeah.
Like late 90s,
Yeah.
early 2000s.
It was. I played it, and I played it on my. I just remember sitting at my nana's house and playing it on her laptop, because it was so fun. Like I don't know.
I remember.
Hey, could you tell
Vivid
us about,
memories, good
the
memories,
thing?
nostalgia.
Yeah, so I was at my grandpa's house as well, and I was just chilling.
Love you,
and I
Nana.
usually just went on their little
And Pa.
they had like a study and their computer was there. I was just sitting there, and I usually just play Purple Palace. I think I dragged it down to the desktop or something, and I go on and I look, and Purple Palace is just not there. I'm like, where is my? I can't find it anywhere. I can't find it.
Where
It's
is
just
slurp sound effects?
It's
Where's my slurp
nowhere
sound
to be
effect?
seen, and I'm freaking out because I'm obviously like 5 and I barely understand how to work a computer. And you know, Purple Palace, can't find it literally anywhere, and I'm freaking out because it's just missing. So I'm like, where is Purple Palace? I want place, Purple Place, not Palace, but I'm freaking out. And then I think my brothers were over and they had their friend, and he came up, knocked on my door, and was like, hey, what's doing? What are you doing? What are you playing? I'm like,
What's doing?
I'm trying to
What's
find
doing,
Purple
bro?
Palace, and I can't find Purple Palace. It's not on
Baby
the
Jem
computer.
had a little tantrum, and
I was
his
very
man
sad.
couldn't do anything to calm him down.
So then this dude
He's a sad
opened up Chrome. I'm like, whoa. And then he searched Club Penguin. He got me on his Club Penguin account, and for some reason he thought I'd tell everyone his details. I don't even remember how to like press a button.
He can't even remember his own phone password, and it's probably like 4 digits.
Yeah, it is 4 digits.
Can we do it now?
Do it last. Do it last.
Okay,
But-
sorry.
we just had a suggestion go through, but basically, I was so happy that I get to go on Club Penguin. I get to click around with this tiny little penguin, and then I spent all of his coins, every single one of his
Yes.
coins, and his face was in agony.
That's like me, like when I got to like night 5 in FNAF, and then my brother deleted my save.
That's agony.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
Five Nights at Freddy's as a kid
I used to
was
play
like
that when I was little. I don't know.
the best.
Can I say something? My cousin who lives in Queensland, I went up there like 5 years ago. When I went up there, he was playing it on his like iPad or something. He was on the couch. I walk behind him, gets jump scared, and I'm like, oh my! And I had nightmares for the next 5 days.
I can't.
I used to have really
can't-
bad nightmares for FNAF.
I didn't. I had nightmares, but they weren't like you wouldn't think. I didn't get
I had,
nightmares from
I had
something.
hallucinations.
I never had a nightmare from
Ooh,
something
that's a bit
except
tricky.
one time. Okay, this leads back to why you
Yeah.
shouldn't let kids have YouTube.
Yeah.
But basically, I had YouTube as a kid, and I was watching one of those videos that were like top 10 scary things.
Oh,
Why would you watch that?
Can I
It
as a
wasn't,
please-
kid?
no, it
Oh my
wasn't
God, I have
that
to say
guy who's
something
like
after this.
number 15 burger. It
Chills?
wasn't that guy.
Oh, you mean Chill?
Yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah,
It wasn't.
Chill's voice is so.
It wasn't that guy. It was some other dude, and he had more of a voice. He wasn't like he was more there.
So like top 10.
One of them, I don't know. But he was talking, and one of them. This actually blew up over the internet. I did a bit of research into it because I was really like recently.
Confused.
I was confused if it was real, and it was. There was a weird glitch with an Elmo Tickle Me toy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I heard about
It
that.
It was like
yeah.
it was like
You have one?
he had
No,
a
I
kid.
don't, I just
know Okay.
He had a little kid, and then they got the thing, and it said, wasn't it Kill James? I think it repeatedly said Kill James, which was the name of the kid. Really weird. It was just a glitch, and they got it fixed. But that was really weird, and I had nightmares for that one little specific thing.
Talking about that.
Elmo into a
My little
Halloween
6-year-old brain saw some messed up things. Like I remember hallucinating at night and seeing like Elmo in the corner staring at me.
thing. That's me with FNAF. For sure.
It's the
Okay,
best.
sorry. Before
But now I'm fine with that.
before you let Caitlin talk,
Sorry, Caitlin.
Sorry, but this
You'll
is
have
actually
to
Not
it's
now.
yours is traumatic. I actually have like a fear because of this one, and I still
Oh,
have
yeah,
it to this
go right
day.
ahead, go right
Okay, you guys are probably gonna tease me for this, but I have
Tease you?
tease. I have a phobia of My Little Pony because when I was little, I saw someone made a video of
no.
yeah,
My
a
Little
video
Pony's getting
of
crushed.
I was watching My Little Pony videos because I was obsessed, and that changed in like 5 minutes.
Is that the Smile HD video?
Oh,
that
that
was
was-
No,
mess.
it wasn't that. It was even
Don't-
worse. It was like music from
I don't
Wake
know.
Me Up, Wake Me Up.
Okay.
Inside that one.
Wake
That's what was playing as Twilight Sparkle was falling from a
Demonetization.
castle with blood coming out of her
Oh,
eyes.
that's horrific.
7-year-old me refused to sleep in her own bed, and then I slept on the couch that night. And since then, I have not been able to look at My Little Ponies the same way.
No, there's a
I mean, I am a bit.
video.
I am like a teenager now. I really shouldn't be looking at My Little Ponies. So
Okay,
like,
let's
At all.
transition
There's-
from that to weird fears we all have that can't
Oh.
be explained.
I
For
have
example,
some,
I have a fear of wild corvids
Let's make this
because
a new
I
segment.
hate magpies and crows. They scare me.
That's
Kuba's scared of birds.
I had
I'm
a
not
redback.
scared of birds. I'm
you
just scared
are.
of.
Oh.
You
They
were
just-
standing next to me one day and a bird came
Yeah, it
somewhat
came
close
out of
to us.
nowhere. It came out of
Did
nowhere.
not.
I have a regular fear of spiders.
Jumped.
And
Same.
Yes.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
And yesterday, holy god!
Oh, yeah.
I was cleaning up a room,
room?
back in one of the classrooms, and I went in, started cleaning some stuff up. Then I picked up this wooden block at the bottom, and a huge redback came
Ooh.
sprinting right back up my hand, and I went,
Nah.
nope,
Not today.
gone.
no, I reckon
And then I had
cockroaches for me.
Oh.
Yeah, well,
Arachnophobia is absolutely the worst because I'm playing.
you live in Australia. They're everywhere, buddy.
Oh, guys, welcome to Australia. In case you haven't noticed by our clearly Australian accent.
Aussie,
And
Aussie.
before you say
I've been
anything,
in places.
no, we're not from New Zealand. For some reason, people get us mixed up.
I
with
don't
New
think
Zealand.
so.
Aussie.
Please stop.
I've been in too many places, so like literally, I have no accent.
Well, there's,
You were born in Germany.
Yes.
Shut the hell up.
but yeah, no, we live in Australia. We
Welcome
talk
to
about
Australia,
Australia.
mate.
The problem with Australia is there's snakes.
And spiders
Oh,
and
I'm
kangaroos.
Good with through an ice block wrapper at a snake when it was right in front of me and almost bit me when it went through my legs.
Eee.
Yeah,
So the
it's
entire time of me living in Australia, which has been my entire life,
Obviously.
only last year in summer, which is around January to from December to January, this one time my brothers and I were trapped, not trapped, but left at home when our parents were gone somewhere, and there was this copperhead near our front door because we have this very weird dynamic of the door. So there's a door, and then there's a tiny little strip of actual, not see-through, but very blurry glass.
Oh yeah, that's what most.
that's what
I don't know
in front of
why
the-
that exists.
Then in front of the door, there's a doormat, and then there's this little gap, which is just pure concrete. So we were taking out the garbage.
As
Taking
you
out
do.
the trash.
I was leaving the house, in short.
Rubbish in Australia. Come on, mate.
So we were going to the bins, and I go outside, and I feel this thing on my leg. I look down, there's a copperhead right there.
Oh,
and
no.
I dropped everything I had.
Yeah, no.
My older brother, who is 16 months older than me, he walks out, and I just say, "Look, don't worry, there's a snake there." And he literally jumped at the exact same as me, dropped everything. We went around to the back. Did
you get bitten?
No.
Oh, thank
Ooh,
God.
snake
still
stories, I have
alive.
no idea.
Oh,
Baby Morgan picked up his little legs as fast as he could and ran
was
all
last
the way
year.
home. Oh,
Yes. No. I'm a
Sorry.
child.
No, the scariest thing that's happened to me with a snake was definitely the fact one was in our house. So it wasn't.
yeah, I had a snake underneath my step
we-
on
I've
bed.
had worse.
My mum was in her room or something, and I think I was just sitting on the Xbox 360. So that just gives you a hint of how long ago this was.
Oh jeez.
I still use mine. I mean, not as much as my
yeah.
actual Xbox, but.
But I was sitting there on the Xbox 360, and Mum just out of the blue goes, "Oh, what's this?" I'm like, "Oh, Mum, what is it?" It's like, "It's a snake," and I'm like, "Sorry."
Huh?
What?
I'm sorry. What?
My mum just doesn't get scared. She's just like, "Oh, there's a snake."
Yeah,
it
your
wasn't
mum's
that
pretty
big.
cool.
Oh yeah, we had something worse.
It was like this thin, and it was like this long. I
They
remember
can't. They can't see you.
I have a photo of. Oh yeah.
It's about this long.
It's like it was small. It was small, but it was decently long.
You
I
can't
actually-
tell, but I'm holding up the length of what he's just said.
No, but I actually I took a photo of it in a box with, and I quote this here, my Nintendo 3DS. So now you really know how long this was.
Nintendo
Oh, yeah.
3DS to
Back-
school.
Back where I used to live in,
right.
I used to
Like
live in
a band.
Queensland, and back in Queensland we
what's
had
this
this house. We had this house.
You had
No
a house?
way,
Amazing.
really?
You
We had,
had
we had a house.
Oh my god.
You had a house.
No, but in the aircon, it started to stink really badly.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and you know what a yellow-bellied black snake is?
Oh no.
Oh yeah, there was an infestation of hundreds in the aircon.
Oh,
of what?
the hell,
Yellow-bellied
man?
black snakes.
No!
And we had to
No,
leave
no,
the
no,
house
no.
immediately.
Ooh.
I would- no.
No.
I
There was
I
a
actually
big
have
mother.
an
It
irrational
was
fear.
about maybe a meter long.
I have one big irrational fear that gets me every time, and I really wish it didn't. It's so dumb, but it's bees. And
Bees don't scare me. I've never been scared of bees.
Right,
I'm
I've been
only
stung
scared of-
twice,
I'm only
and I'm
s-
already done.
I'm only
done.
scared of bees. If I see one, maybe
My brothers have a curse.
We're
3
pretty far
meters
away from the
away.
door. The
Like-
door's over there. If I saw one over there, I'm
Like,
actually
that's
gone.
about
Like
5
I'm up in
meters.
the
I'd
corner
run.
of this
My,
humongous
my
room.
brothers, my brothers are like with wasps. Every time we went to our grandparents' house, they would at least get stung once by a wasp.
Or
It's so bad.
when I was
Wasps are
when I was
just
really
mean.
I've
little,
never been stung by
when I was
anything,
really
so-
Okay,
little,
like
Fine.
2 years ago in
fire.
Tasmania, we went to this farm my dad used to live on because he's a boomer.
so he shouldn't be listening.
He literally lived on a farm. That's it.
Yeah.
They had this massive garden. It was beautiful. But the thing was, they had genetically modified bees. So they're like bees, but on steroids. So they're like really big. Not,
God.
But they were like
Like the size of bumblebees, with just
yeah. Take like a marble. Take a marble, like 2 marbles.
Now you know he's
like
actually
melted
thinking.
together.
Oh,
That
That's
size.
huge.
Oh.
It was that
that's
size. I call them steroid bees because
He's on steroids.
They were pumping iron on the down low.
They were
Okay.
just chilling on the
Okay.
floor while they've got their little bee weights
Okay,
and nectar.
Can we move on to another segment?
Yeah, wait.
According to
Let's
all
do
those
space
This has
cults.
been way too
Online
long.
cults.
No.
No,
Yes, let's do it.
let's talk
Caitlin.
about flat Earth.
Yeah, no.
That's still a cult.
Flat Earth will actually get
If you're a
OCD
flat Earth,
geometry.
okay. Here's the deal.
Can I talk
If you're a
about
flat Earth,
something?
I don't care. No one. If you're a flat Earther, you can do it. Believe what you want to believe.
I feel
you're
as
an
if they
idiot.
really
Can be flat.
force it.
But
I
you're
feel
an
as if
idiot,
flat
though, so
earthers
don't.
like to force that thought on
Exactly.
everyone.
Like if somebody
No.
if somebody does
That's
say,
not right.
if somebody does say like, oh, the Earth is round, and a flat Earther deliberately targets that person and says, no, no, no. The Earth is a literal
They can have
Arnott's
their own
biscuits. you can slice the Earth with a cookie cutter. That's just not what you do.
Yeah,
Earth,
but
the Earth is
everyone
round to
has-
some people,
everyone
it's
has-
flat to others.
everyone
The
has an
Earth is a
opinion.
jam-filled donut. Prove me wrong.
I'd like
Prove me
to,
wrong,
opinion.
jam is
I need
lava.
I need to say something. If you believe the Earth is flat, why? Why
just
would
not-
anyone
it's-
lie?
No,
Why would
I mean,
anyone
no,
lie?
no, no.
can
listen.
I just ask this? But if you think the Earth is flat, I would just like to ask this. Please DM us.
Comment below
Why
and
do
tell
you
us why.
like? Actually, no. Seriously,
It's just
what
an
makes
opinion.
like? No, I know it's an opinion, but to have an opinion as bland and blunt as thinking that the Earth is flat,
Flat. Oh yes, the
what is
Earth
your
is a
reasoning?
braided head.
Okay, but in all
That's
seriousness,
mean.
if you do believe the Earth is
Sorry.
flat, please just try and contact the
Comment below.
Comment us, and I want to see like actually, what do you think? Why?
Yeah,
Why?
we're not gonna troll
draw
you.
it.
We're not gonna troll you.
We just
wanna
generally
know.
want to
We
know.
generally
We're
want to know
curious.
why. Give us some facts.
Curious by nature. I actually had
And
this.
don't hit us with the government
And-
is controlling the internet, can't say anything now.
And then we'll probably like shout out some people.
Yeah,
who,
maybe.
We'll probably answer it next.
Who give
episode,
us
probably.
serious
Yeah.
answers.
Yeah.
We'll shout out
Yeah,
those people.
if
Wait,
you
that
hit
means
us
we
with
need a fact.
like something super dumb, it'll be sad.
We'll leave.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going on to.
I had this dream once that I
You had
yeah,
a dream once?
I
I
had a
did.
dream
I
once.
had a dream that
I have a dream.
everyone in the Flat Earth Society was in this I was like in this blocky spaceship, and they were all piled in one after the other, and then
guys
they
have
were
Minecraft,
flown
man.
out to space. They were flown out to space. And I was the one who was I was the pilot, and I was just like,
was a
see,
mistake.
it's not flat,
No,
it's round.
The dream I had last night. Let's move on to dreams. Dreams are fun to
Oh.
talk about.
Yes.
Oh no, let's have a psychologist look at
the
this
dream-
episode and
oh,
find out what's
so-
wrong with
so-
us.
The, no,
Why are
I've
they
got one that happened last night. The
Sorry,
dream I had last night,
Yeah, pretty much.
it just made me feel wholesome until it took a bad turn. So it was basically a chill dream where I think I met a YouTuber I liked or something, and I got a signed
Markiplier.
Was it
signed
Fitz?
Signed
paper.
editor? Oh.
No, no. Was it Fitz? Excuse me.
Yes, it was.
I despise Fitz.
Schlatt.
In case you wanted to know,
Schlatt.
no, it wasn't Schlatt. In case you wanted to know, I don't like Fitz.
Just dare him to
Cooper
fight you.
Cooper knows that well.
Yeah, I know,
Dare
I
Fitz
don't.
to fight you on the
Fitz,
podcast.
let's meet up. You do things in Melbourne.
He's in New Zealand.
Yeah, well, hit us up in Melbourne. Come, and
I
I'll
had
fight
a dream
you.
once that I met Lisa Kudrow.
I had a dream. Most of my
Lisa Kudrow, she plays Phoebe Buffet on the hit show Friends.
I don't know who that is. I don't watch Friends.
Most of my
Phoebe Buffet. Is
Yeah.
that actually your name?
Yeah.
Doesn't she have a twin sister also called Phoebe?
Ursula Buffet.
Oh, Buffet. Cooper's having a spasm. We should probably let him talk.
He's trying to signal
Cooper.
something. Try a little bit
most
more.
of my dreams consist of me saving the world. Oh,
Of course it is.
The protagonist. Nice.
Zombie apocalypse. The end.
Do you
That's
like
really
the Percy
boring.
Jackson books or something, or like
Yeah.
the what's it called?
Percy
the,
Jackson.
Oh,
What's the other books? We read them last year. The Maze Runner.
Maze
That's
Runner,
it.
yeah. It's basically those two combined. I'm a god who's
Alex.
stuck in a maze. I'm a
See?
god
No,
who's stuck in a maze.
the Percy Jackson books, I used to read them a lot. Then the Maze Runner books, I never
love
read a
those.
single Maze Runner. I
We
watched
reread
all the
them last
movies, but I
year.
haven't
Dude, you
read
should.
them.
The
I wasn't
movies,
in that
the
group.
movies
Oh,
aren't
you're
as
right.
good because they don't go into depth. You could say that about any movie that's based on a book. They don't go into
Not
depth.
true. I would just like to
Can I
say
please speak?
any Roald Dahl book.
Alex wants to
Movie
speak.
slash movie. Yep,
May
go.
I speak?
Yes.
Okay, at the end of every dream, I don't know why this happens. I just think of cliffs a lot.
Maybe it's to jump off a cliff.
Yeah, every time at the end of a dream, either it turns into a nightmare and I just fall off a cliff and randomly happens. to fall.
Or
Or
As
No,
you do.
Or I get crushed by something.
That's really
and then he wakes up and he's like,
Oh, and then I wake up and then I have like hallucinations. My arm is broken.
I slept the other night. I was staying at my dad's house, and I usually share a room with 3 other kids who are younger than me by at least like 5 years.
Oh, jeez.
So yeah, it's pretty bad. But the other night my stepbrother wasn't home, so I slept in his room. I had a dream that I woke up and he was coming home, so I had to yeah, so he was coming home and I was sleeping in his bed. So in this dream, I woke up, made the bed, and then went back to sleep on the couch, and then I woke up
That's called
in
paranoia.
real life.
that's paranoia.
And I was
Yeah.
just like,
That's
he's not
extreme.
coming home till 3 p.m.
Oh my god, he
Yeah.
could come home at any time and see me sleeping.
Oh my god.
No, he's pretty judgmental. Shout out to Cohen, I hate you. I'm kidding, I don't.
First name drop. Ooh.
I'm kidding,
Which
Cohen, that
is
was
she
just a
talking
joke.
about?
Okay, can we go to another segment instead of dreams
Yes.
because dreams
Ooh,
is getting
can we
boring.
play a game?
No, wait.
Do we have any
let's,
games?
Let's
Let's do a
maybe
segment. Let's do a
wrap-
bit. Let's do a bit. Let's come on. Let's go. What are we doing?
Can we?
Ooh, can we talk about the
Yes,
Oh,
let's wrap it up and let's talk
yeah,
about
let's
our
finish
last
it.
segment
Okay,
for the podcast.
It's called
We only have
Anime Uno?
Wait, is this an actual thing?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's go.
Let's
Okay.
do it. Let's
So,
make this
before,
real.
in case you wanted to know, before this, I don't know if Caitlin recorded any of it.
I'll
Yeah,
post the
she-
footage on our Instagram.
Yeah.
Before this, I dubbed, imaginary dubbed, of course. I dubbed an anime that could be based out of Uno. Now,
The card game.
there's actually an animation on YouTube, and I highly recommend you go and find it. I don't know what it's called. That
Isn't
was
that from Jello Apocalypse?
I have no clue, but it was a really
pretty sure it
cool.
was.
It was a really cool animation of an anime Uno.
Oh god.
So it's not our
oh
idea.
my
We're
God,
just
it's a
basing
thing.
it
Don't
on
Yeah,
don't
it's-
play it because it'll be
If
noisy.
It's
Uno was
called-
an anime, it's called If Uno was an anime
But
by
it was
Jello
really
Apocalypse.
really cool. I reckon if any anime could be made, it has to be an Uno anime.
Yeah.
It could go like after the same kind of running as Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Yu-Gi-Moto suddenly
like card
transports
games. All
into
these
a
card
world
games, like
where
Pokemon.
Uno is everything.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh.
I will give you a
Dragon Ball.
plus
There
two.
was actually wasn't there
I'm
supposed
gonna
Uni-Oh.
stack. I will give you a plus two.
I choose a plus
no,
2
no,
to
no.
end your life.
Let's stop.
Reverse
Let's stop
card.
this.
Okay.
Okay, let's do this.
We
go
are
ahead.
ending the podcast pretty
Yeah.
soon.
Really soon. What's the
now,
limit?
can we-
What are
can we
doing?
I'm going 35
do
minutes.
it.
35 minutes. That's pretty good.
that's
but
not
bad.
let's end it on a single segment.
Yeah.
It's called.
No, we're not gonna do that because it's
Damn
loud.
It's called
I don't care.
Ending the podcast.
No.
Can I
Let's
say my
give it
thing?
one last thing. I'm thinking what we should do, and it'd be really fun if we all did this. Let's all think of one thing for next time,
Oh, that's a
Ooh.
good idea. I like that.
Or we can, and then we have one suggestion.
and then we can have a suggestion. If anyone wants to hear a suggestion for next episode,
Just message.
keep it PG-13.
please.
This
But,
we're being like advertised by the school, so by
Yeah.
our school.
Like we have to be good.
But it's not.
Good
This
boys and girls.
podcast isn't exclusive to the school.
be an uncut Patreon.
Yeah, pretty much.
And also, pledge to
Go pledge to our
They can't
Patreon.
hear. It's like-
Go
Yeah,
pledge
it's
to
just
that.
it's just a flat line when you guys are just whispering.
Anyway, basically,
Um,
Morgan, give us an idea. What should we do for next time?
Weird things we've seen online.
That's a good idea.
that's-
like
Um,
Amazon listings, stuff like
Anything.
that.
Like
Yeah.
weird
Um,
videos, weird comics, weird pictures,
All right.
items.
Weird-
Obviously
such
weird,
and
but
such.
weird
Yeah.
in a proper way that can be advertised through the school.
Yeah.
So don't go into too much depth. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Weird childhood memories. That we
Weird
could talk about.
childhood
Memories.
memories. Weird
Yeah, I like that.
childhood memories.
Okay.
Alex?
And the last one will be by
Me. I got one.
and the last one will be by an audience member.
Yeah, I'm
and,
not an audience member, but I would just like to suggest low budget movies.
Yes,
Yeah.
let's do that.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
bikes.
to end off our
Movie
podcast,
reviews.
Don't you dare! Don't say
goodbye,
it.
don't die, eat pie.
Okay,
Thank you.
That's